Man has like 20 headphones on. What up, man?
And we're back.
Welcome back to this edition of the GRESH UNLEASHED podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We're your radio hosts. What a show we've got lined up for you, folks. It's gonna be a barn burner.
Nigga trying to sound like the radio host from The Incredibles.
No, I love how one of us start a joke and the other one finish it.
Yeah. You know it.
And this just in, Mr. Incredible sued for rescue. He is being sued because he didn't ask to be saved, and now he is suing for damages.
Oh boy.
When I saw that movie growing up, I said, that's the reason why I couldn't be a superhero, because the moment you say, hey, I don't want to be saved, okay, cool, I'm going to snatch you up, take you back to the roof, and say, okay, go for it. I'm just going to push you this time. I'm like, all right, bet. See you.
Yeah, you deserved it. That's on you, buddy.
You wanted to die. You say you didn't say me you delayed my death. I'm like, oh. Watch this. They gonna call me the Joker. They're gonna be like, damn, he used to be a superhero. What happened? He stopped caring. He put a hit on all you bitches.
Damn.
Desi hit squad, baby.
Exactly. I put a case on all you bitches. That's literally what
I put it so all you. Heck no.
No, leave that alone. No. Get out of here.
That's the dog. It's the dog.
Yeah.
We live,
bro.
Man.
He
Shout out to the dog.
The only reason why I left my door open is just in case, because my son out of town for a little while. So just in case he needed to go outside or something, I could just pick up and like let him outside or whatever, just carry the laptop with me. He coming in here like looking for scraps and stuff, like trying to look for crumbs and shit. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I do be like, I'll spill trail mix or like drop some chips or something and forget to pick it up, and his ass will find it.
I respect it.
I agree.
Bro, I literally at one point I had to just block off this side of my bedroom from him. Just had to put a little barrier there just so he couldn't get to it.
Dang.
But, bro, and I be trying to clean, like make sure I clean everything up if I spill something or whatever. But there is never a day when he fails to, he always finds something. Always.
Dang, always. Yeah, that's a pup for you.
Yep. Dogs are fat as hell.
Oh man, you know what else is fat?
Come on, man. What's up?
I don't know. I ain't got nothing.
I thought he was gonna say Bailey's yams or something.
I'm about to reference Bailey, Jada Parker.
Yeah,
somebody.
Man, listen. I could go there if y'all want me to.
I mean, Jay Uso goes there all the time. Never mind. Let me press this
Hey,
button.
Jay, press the damn button now. Jesus.
Feeling like GRESH UNLEASHED. One time for the sickos. I'm all elite with the game from the get-go. Ain't full of no stardust, I'm a real nightmare, bruh. You can meet me at the crossroads. Business is booming, I feel like the hearse and the kid, and they tell me don't hurt anybody. I'm way too fly like Kevin, I could do this all night. Step back, it's a private party, I'm more dirty than dumb with the way I live. No saint like Ricky with the vibes I give. Looking at my watch, it's about that time. When I hit him with the toodles, it's a lot like Tiff. Might as well call me Tony, they don't even know that I'm timeless. AJ Francis, all I really know is first class. $1 million man, two prices, you ain't even over. Shout out to my dogs like Bron. Baby, I'm a limit breaker. You're just a death rider. Can't rest in peace. I saved that for the Undertaker. Proceed with caution, but you ain't Naomi. Can't book the team. Your name must be Tony. IWC say you got to go. Hi-Lite Jermaine and GRESH. Run it. Let's start the show. Cool kids step to the front. Cool kids. Too sweet sign for the click. Gotta get the people what they want. Gotta get eradicate quick. Yeah, I'm like Seth with the outfits. Coming in hot too live on your outlets. Running these streets like the prophets. Thank God for the new day. Can't stop it. Jay Uso with the yeet. Eat, sleep, flex, and repeat. Whole new swag with a price on the tag like Javon on the young OG. Better recognize on the mouthpiece. See the power level gotta increase. Bringing content on the daily. Feeling like GRESH UNLEASHED.
Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary pals, baby mamas, baby daddies, and everybody in between. Welcome back to the GRESH UNLEASHED podcast. This is episode 129 of the show that brings you the good vibes to the best of our abilities. Joining you as always is the voice that does the most, the purveyor of mischief, Gresh. And joining me as always is my guys, the full family is back once again, bringing you some good vibes. Hopefully you enjoyed today's festivities, but joining me as always is my guy, my main man, my right-hand man, the voice of the Unleashed Anthem himself, Mr. Hi-Lite Real. What's good with you, formerly known as Mr. Robot? What's up, brother?
Hey, hold up. We muted. We unmuted. Okay, we unmuted.
I got
That
you.
thing always says like it always still
It's
says
all-
muted for some
Listen,
reason. I don't know why.
it's delayed. It's okay.
Yeah,
I got you.
yeah, it's
I got
all
you in
good.
play. It's all right.
I know you do, my brother. It's all good. We here. But
I'm not
what's
wrapping
up,
up.
peoples? What's happening? Welcome to another great episode of GRESH Unleashed. It's your boy Hi-Lite Real. Glad to be here. How my brothers doing today, man?
Yeah, speaking of brothers, hey, we got the giant in the family. We got the boy representing Susio's boy sports, as well
Mhm.
as all the clean shaven brothers of the world. Mr. Jermaine. What's up with you, brother?
Jermaine.
I'm just happy to be here. That's all I can say. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, he's repping the Ball brothers loud and proud.
Loud and proud. Come on
Right.
now.
Bald and bearded is beautiful, baby.
Hey, whatever happened to Montel? Speaking of repping the Ball brothers proud, you know? Whatever happened to that guy? He just disappeared.
He around. He just ain't relevant. Speaking of relevancy,
Dang. Yikes.
Got him.
Okay. Rest my case. All right. Well, we kicking off good.
but yeah, man, we are here back for another fun installment of the show. And wrestling world ain't really like buzzworthy right now. So, because I literally looked at the list of what we're gonna talk about today, and I'm like, ain't really shit for us to talk about. But there is shit for us to talk about. It's weird. That's the thing about wrestling. It's like it's always something popping, like the John Cena heel turn, and then there's always stuff that is just floundering and boring, like the actual heel run. We talked about it last week. And then there's always stuff that's going on screen, behind the scenes, whatever the case may be. But hey, whatever happens, we're here to talk about it for the next hour and a half with you guys. So I guess we can go ahead and start off with, I guess, the news that everybody's talking about, especially what happened on Raw or before Raw even went on the air. And that is Naomi is not medically cleared. I'm assuming she's not on TV.
Big Jim, let me find out.
What's the rumor? I don't know rumors.
No, I'm just no rumor.
I get clocked off. I'm about to say what I
no
missed?
rumor. I just saw Shorty say something in a joking way, and I'm just like, Jimmy, let me find out. That's all. You know, no rumor. Just
Oh, okay. I'm like,
observational speculation. That's all.
like, do we think she's injured, or is it just a situation to where it could be that? We don't know. It's pure speculation.
Hey man, after Seth Rollins got me, I ain't saying nothing until the word come out.
You know, my brother.
I did see some. I did start seeing like people, her fans online panicking oh my God, what happened? Like I saw that same rumor. Big Jim, you couldn't wait 3 more months, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, if that's the case, you can't manage that type of stuff. Hey,
Bro, listen,
Mm-hmm.
and if we're gonna address it, let's just go ahead and address it face forward. Because if y'all mad that she might be, y'all really not real fans. Because if you were real fans and you knew their story, you knew how much trouble they have been having and how much trouble she personally has been having because of different health issues. So
Mm-hmm.
if she is, and that wild rumor is true, congratulations to them, blessings to them. Moving forward, much love to them,
Mm-hmm.
because this is something that they've been working for, striving for, and didn't think that was possible. And if it is, then God bless. Y'all just need to shut the fuck up about it.
Agreed. The Lord works in many mysterious ways, and age ain't nothing but a number when it comes to how the Lord worked those miracles. So, in the event that possibly is a possibility, like my brother beautifully put, hey, early congratulations, possibly. And if it is something opposite of what we think it could be, then prayers up in hopes that this is something that doesn't require relinquishing the title.
prayers
Whatever
up,
it is, speedy recovery.
prayers up, prayers up, prayers up. That's literally it. No matter what it is. If it's a mental issue where like this is just me throwing it out there. If it's a mental health issue to where she need a break, prayers up. If it's that situation to where they bring in new life into the world, prayers up. Wish you well. If it's an injury, speedy recovery, prayers up, and we move forward, because nevertheless we can still acknowledge, like, hey, this came out of left field. The vagueness is kind of like, why is it so vague? But at the same time, it's none of our business really to speculate whether you're a fan of her or not, because at the end of the day, these are people. Her
Mm-hmm.
reasons is her reasons for being on TV, and all we can do is just wait and move forward.
Exactly.
Speaking of moving forward, we are still dealing with Seth little group.
Bro, I told y'all this wasn't gonna be over with between them dudes, man. This is gonna be ongoing and everlasting. It's gonna be one of them. It's on site every time.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to think about it. Punk wanted two main things when he came back to WWE: main event Mania, win another world title. He main evented Mania, but Seth got the pin. He won a world title. Seth cashed in on it. That's grounds for beefing forever.
Yeah.
My thing is, and I think my gripe is more so towards booking. Can we do something different?
Do something else.
I'm not even upset, but it's just like I'm looking at it and I'm like, I'm wondering why. And it could be just because I'm tired too, because I get up mad early and never could really catch a nap. But when it gets to the main event, I'm always falling asleep because nothing exciting is keeping me up, because there has been a few times to where I've been exhausted and then something happens and I'm up.
Mm-hmm.
My body forgets that it's sleepy, because I'll be like, oh shit, that did happen. Case in point, the John Cena heel turn. After the Elimination Chamber, I was dozing off during the actual Chamber match where I had to watch it back. But then when that heel turn happened, I was up.
That's true.
So that's what I'm saying. I feel like, can we do something else, like DQ finish and all that? I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm basically watching a repeat, because they did the same thing on SmackDown with Drew, Cody, Logan, and Cena. We'll talk about that in just a second. But I'm like, can we do something different here? Because I'm getting kind of bored.
I mean,
I agree.
you gotta keep the beef going some kind of way, somehow.
That's what I mean. The beef. I'm not talking about the beef still going. I'm talking about the execution. Can we do something different?
But see, that's the other thing. Whenever they do something different, people be like, "What the hell is this?"
Not me.
I'm saying not you specifically, but you know what I'm saying? For the most part, people be like, "Oh, what are they doing? Why are they doing it this way?" Blah 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 blah. And it's like they did something different from what you're used to seeing, and now you're upset about it. So if they keep the same thing going, it's gonna be people like you that pay a lot of attention to it, that recognize patterns and stuff like that, and then you're gonna be frustrated.
Because I'm like, come on, what are we doing? Why are we doing? Like, we got Big Bronson stealing shoes. Still, he ain't stealing no shoes this week. He walking around with another man's shoes around his neck. We got Braun Breaker still tan as fuck for no fucking reason, and then we got Paul being Paul, and then Seth, whatever the fuck he was wearing this week. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Y'all are Seth little group. Then you got LA Knight, and then you got Jey Uso. And I'm like, so we're basically setting up a fatal 4-way. And that's what we got.
I know Black got Dominican Poppy.
That nigga dirty. That nigga is dirty. I'm tired of that nigga is not Dominican. That nigga is dirty. Switch the Dominican for dirty. That's what that nigga is. Like every time I see a man out there in the spotlight, I'm like, bro, yeah, you are you be bashing people and you be insults people because what did that nigga say? He said, you're 40. What are you gonna do? You're 47. I'll whoop your ass. You're 100 combined. I'm like, all right, this nigga dumb.
Hey, yeah, because I'm like, Negro.
Hashtag Steiner math.
I'm like, 100 combined. What?
I'm like, you are stupid.
You are stupid.
You're stupid. It's stupid.
Stupid.
What's that mean? It's stupid. You're stupid.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. The thing that they're doing is basically they're trying to establish everything and everybody in this group, in this storyline, and I can see where they're going with it. It's just that I think most people don't like the repetitive, like people like you, Gresh. I'll say it like that. They don't like the repetitiveness of some of the angles because you're seeing the same things over and over again. But it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like if it's working and it's advancing the angle, then they're gonna keep doing it. But it's until their little formula or whatever, or their little, whatever is not if it's not working or it's not going the direction they wanted to, that's when they'll pivot and change. Because we've seen them pivot and change things before at a major level.
Yeah.
The lead up to WrestleMania 40 is a perfect example. They had a whole freaking documentary about it.
Yep.
But like I just think like while it's working, they're just gonna keep on going with it.
Yeah, like I'm not out here losing sleep over them repeating themselves. I literally see the unfold and I just fall straight to the line. Well, that happened, and I just go right. I'm like, all right, I'll talk about it in the morning. I'm going to sleep. That's literally how I am every time. Like unless it's something like major happens, you'll see me post about it on Facebook or Twitter or Discord. I'll be like, yo, that shit was fire. But if it's like repetitive, I'm like, anyway.
Pretty much. But like there's I mean, when you think about it, how many other ways would they try to advance this storyline or whatever, or or move things forward with Braun and Braun Incorporated?
I don't even think they can because Roman is never there. So they have to basically deal with the cards that they're dealt. That's the reason why I'm like, I think that's another reason why I'm not losing sleep either, because I'm like, I also see where they at the same time. It's like, well, they can only do so much with the cards that they're dealt. They had to briefly write Roman off last week, but he'll be back next week. And they're likely going to build to a match at Clash, but either against Bronson or Braun, whichever one. Hopefully, the big boy who keeps stealing his shoes.
Oh yeah, that gotta happen. That gotta happen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that gotta happen.
Yeah,
that boy calling himself the tribal thief, wearing a Shula follow.
Shula follow is crazy.
I gotta put hands and feet on you, big dog.
Yeah.
Now I gotta shoot you. Because you're stealing my property and you walking
That's
around
law.
with it.
That's law.
He needs to. That match needs to end with Roman choking him out.
With the shoe. Like, take the shoe to follow and wrap it around his neck and just pull back. Be like, you want to disrespect your tribal chief? I'm the tribal chief around here. And have Paul looking at him like, what the fuck? Yeah, this your man. This your man. Just like the visual of him like toppling Bronson with the shoes just pulling back on the laces and just like, yeah, go to sleep.
Nah,
Go sleep, motherfucker.
any sneakerhead would not do that.
Well, Roman ain't really a sneakerhead when you think about it. Because didn't they say, remember when his early days he used to wear church shoes?
True,
They had to put
but
him on game. You got to remember listening to Jimmy and Jay in them interviews.
So he's not a true sneakerhead because sneakerheads aren't put on game. They're defined by the game. They're already in the game. Because I've never been put on game. I've already had game.
But I'm saying though, every sneakerhead has their origin story.
Yeah, and his was the doors of the church are now open. Hallelujah. But now that'll be an interesting, like, yeah, that's interesting that they went this route, because I saw a lot of people upset that they went the fatal 4-way match. Y'all think Roman is losing at Clash in Paris? So why will he be in the fatal 4-way?
Who thinks he's gonna be in a fatal 4-way?
No, I'm talking about some people were confused. I saw the reactions. Some people were confused that he wasn't in the fatal 4. I'm like, just because he's not in the fatal 4, it doesn't mean he's not gonna get involved. He still got beef with Seth.
Like, I don't know, bro. You know how wrestling fans are. They get a one-track mind and then they run with that. So it's no telling, bro. It's really no telling.
True.
I mean, it's all funny because a week ago when you had OTC out there and he got beat down, all of a sudden they're chanting yeet. No Jey Uso. Week now, Jay comes out, they're chanting OTC. No OTC, but Jay's out there. Which one do you want? Make your mind.
I think
They want both of them.
It's the case of them, and that's the case that I'm talking about. It's the case of them both getting beat down, and it's like nobody's answering the call. So they're like, "Hey, these guys need help. Where's Roman? Hey, these guys need help. Where's Jay?" That's that case of point. It's not. But speaking of things, where, when, and how, where do we think they're going with damage control, or the remnants of damage control? Because it's looking like they're
just
about to take Io's head off.
And I'm here for it. I can't wait for that Oscar Io match. That shit is gonna be a banger.
I'm getting the vibe, yeah, both of them are going heel. Because they kind of need a heel tag team right now, and all they have is Roxanne and Raquel. And Alexa and Charlotte kind of need some heel tag teams to feud against. So it seems like Kabuki Warriors eventually are going to heel.
My thing is, weren't they already heel?
No, they've been babyface the entire time. Damage control ended, so they've just been floating as babyfaces.
Oh.
The Kabuki Warriors. Yeah, they've been baby faces since the Oscar came back and everything.
I can't keep up, so that's why I asked. I was like, huh.
Yeah, I know, man.
Hey, I'm interested. I'm into it. Speaking of things that are interesting, I don't have the picture up yet. Bailey, what y'all think was up with Bailey? Girl going sicko.
Breaking point.
That's my song of the week.
Breaking point?
No. Can I get to the yams? Sweet yams.
Wow.
Yamala James. Yamala Martinez.
I think what they doing is they teasing like another character change for her. And even if it is her going heel or her going a little bit like more hardcore, skittish, whatever, I'm here for it because Bailey is so underrated and so versatile as a character that everybody originally thought she was pigeonholed into this white meat baby face hugger and everything. And then when she switched it up on everybody, it really shocked everybody. And she was really good as a heel, especially with that ding dong hello, like
My
that
sister
whole
hated.
bit.
My sister hated Hugger Bailey.
Bro, that was one of the best gimmicks ever because it was like a wrestling fan come to life who actually got to wrestle. Like that's what literally like how many of us that's still doing content, media, whatever, like we all grew up in wrestling wanting to probably wrestle or do something like or see it or whatever one day. She actually got to live out that dream as that character.
Mhm.
So I see why the character was so popular. But like when she flipped the script on everybody and went heel and went total opposite of what she was before, like nobody thought that that would work and it worked perfectly. And she was able to parlay that into this now role model gimmick, as championing the women's division and upholding the division and everything. And now she's about to morph into something else. So I'm loving it. I can't wait to see what she does because
It
as a
also helped that
performer,
she had
she's
Sasha.
underrated.
It also helped that she had Sasha right next to her.
Yeah, but even after Sasha left,
I'm talking about as far as like someone to learn from.
right? No,
Mhm.
no, no, no. That's good. But she was still good enough of a heel on her own
Oh yeah,
without like she was still good as a
because
heel
remember when
on
people
her own.
thought Sasha was the one that's gonna turn heel and Bailey was gonna go right back babyface, and they was like, "Ha, no."
Yep. And when they made Bailey a more vicious heel and made Sasha the sympathetic figure, I think that's what really like got Bailey like it put her up another level to me. Because
Mhm.
anytime you could make Sasha the sympathetic figure as bad of a heel as Sasha used to be and as hated as she used to be,
Still is.
exactly. Like that was great work by the both of them, to be honest with you, and especially by Bailey.
Yeah, I agree. Speaking of work, Luvid Kaiser is making El Grande Americano work because the crowd is loving this dude.
Yeesh. It's got to be because I guess well, the people love Kaiser anyway. And hey, if this is the way to have him on TV, run with it. I know some people
Listen,
really are
man,
kind of tired of the whole El Grande Americano thing,
it's three of
but
them niggas,
three of them.
and they all British.
No, Kaiser's German.
Two Brits and one German.
2 Brits and 1 German.
They're European. But
They're white. All right.
Kaiser's a big ass luchador.
Tall. I used to think that until I saw Dominic, and I saw because I used to. It could be stereotypical the ways I was raised, but I used to always think all Mexicans were midgets.
Hey man, the best thing that Kaiser has going for him is the footage of him down in Mexico speaking Spanish to the crowd, cutting promos in Spanish, and then singing to the crowd, singing with the crowd in Spanish. Like those people love him because he more or less like Chad Gable was like the stereotypical I'm gonna pretend like I'm a luchador mass character kind of person. But Kaiser actually lives the gimmick by speaking Spanish and saying cutting promos in Spanish and stuff like that. Like he's working the gimmick a lot better. And it makes it even funnier when you got two Brits to come beside him. I mean, it almost reminds me of like the old school Doink the Clown gimmick.
Whose idea you think this is? Bruce Pritchard or PSA's?
Shit, what if it was Jason Jordan or Bobby Roode?
That threw this idea out and Triple H is like, yeah, this works.
Hey, bro, the whole fact that Gable is like 5'8" and Kaiser's like 6'4", 6'5",
And then Tyler Bate is like 4'11.
and Pete Dunne is like 5 foot.
Yeah.
All these versions. Like, which one do you want to choose? You
Hey,
know?
bro.
None of them, to be honest
I
with you,
need
but
you know what else I need? I need Omar's big ass to come out as El Grande
yes.
Americano next.
Yes. El Grande African. Let's go. El Grande nigga. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I really need to see mask, everything. The tassels on the boots, the singlet, the whole 9 yards.
I'll be El Grande Homo sapien. Yes.
Hello. That's a big. That's really a grande Americano.
And I need him to shimmy. I need to see him shimmy.
Shimmy. Yeah.
Just like
That's
just
hilarious
shimmy.
that you suggested that, because literally Chris Van Vliet tried to joke and be like, what if it's Omas? And I'm like, Negro,
It's
a
so
big old
absurd. Do
black
it.
grande Americano?
Yeah. It's so
Hell
absurd. Just
yeah.
do it. At this point, it's so absurd. Just do it.
Why
Fuck
not?
it.
Why not?
So he gonna go from being a
Why not?
ninja, from being a
Mm-hmm.
big old ninja for
Mm-hmm.
Tozawa, to being a
Mm-hmm.
big old grande Americano.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
Oh,
why
boy.
not? This is pro wrestling. Like
Olé!
we've seen more ridiculous shit in the past. Like, come on now. Stop acting like that. We've
Hey
seen
man.
some crazy stuff.
Hey man. They literally had Apollo Crews out there with an African accent. So anything's possible.
Kofi Kingston was Jamaican.
Took it to the roots. Took it to the roots.
That nigga took it to
Accent
the roots of Wakanda.
Bro,
Yeah.
One Man Gang was an African. I rest my case.
Wasn't
Yokozuna.
Viscera a rapper or a hip hop dude, a hip hop head at some point?
Mabel.
When he was Mabel.
Men on a Mission.
Men on a Mission. I was trying to think of the name. I was like, so
Oh boy.
yeah, we've seen some weird shit.
Like
Yeah.
we've seen some pretty ridiculous shit. Like, let's not
Including
act like
tagging with God, huh? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll never forget that.
oh,
Gave him a spotlight entrance and everything. And now that nigga need a hearing aid. It's crazy. God said, all right, bet. I'm finna tear your body down. Can you hear me, Vince?
I guess God won that one. So I'm gonna get you back with a lawsuit. Oh wait.
I said, I'm gonna take everything from you. Slowly but surely.
Dun, 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 dun. But speaking of taking things slowly and surely, Drew McIntyre wants that undisputed WWE championship.
Hey, bro, that Claymore was sick.
He's trying to kill that man.
You know what? I
was like,
want to
oh,
win
shoot.
the lottery. I want to win the lottery too, but that ain't gonna happen either.
I mean, it could. Yeah, it's not impossible.
There's always a possibility.
It's not
I mean,
impossible.
I have a higher possibility of getting bit by a damn shark.
And if you get bit by a shark in Texas, I'm literally gonna be like, now how the fuck did that happen?
Go out to the Gulf.
True.
See,
but okay, yeah. Honestly, I stopped asking how the fuck anything happened because yeah, that could actually happen. So.
And bull sharks swim in fresh and salt water.
Noted.
Hey, that's what happens when you watch Shark Week every fucking year for like years. You remember random shit like that. But nah, man, like Drew McIntyre is he's one of the perfect guys to challenge for a world title because he has a history. He's a believable heel. And he's a big enough badass to make you believe like he could actually beat whoever the champion is for that title. Even when we had the pandemic, and he won that Royal Rumble, and it was gonna be him and Brock at Mania. Even if the pandemic didn't hit, that match was gonna go off like wildfire because it's like he not only did he eliminate Brock from that Rumble, but he's somebody that you legit thought would beat Brock, could beat Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
So it's like he's always gonna be like the perfect challenger for a world title because he's so believable.
This
Do
is
we
true.
think they take the title off him? Because Cody got to go film soon.
I don't think so. I think what we get is Cody will retain, and then Drew gonna get pissed that he failed again and do something to Cody, and that's how they're gonna write Cody off TV.
True.
Mm.
I can see it.
I can see it too. Hmm.
But speaking of, you about to say something?
Now I was thinking about if we joked around and captioned on this look on Drew's face right now, but nah, we'll save it for another day, man. Proceed.
Oh, nah,
But what
that's just-
happens if Drew does take that title off of Cody? Would anybody here be shocked?
no.
No.
After
All
the
the
year
times
he's
he's
had,
been screwed. I mean,
Yeah,
you know.
I wouldn't be shocked either, and I wouldn't be shocked if he did it with help from Logan Paul.
speaking of Logan Paul, he's next in line for John Cena. Why is anybody shocked? Is my question.
That was
Because
something they've been teasing for a while, so you kind of knew it was coming. If I'm not mistaken. Didn't they want to try to tease that like a few pay-per-views ago or something?
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
here's my thing.
it was subtle.
John needs opponents that are going to make him look good on this stretch run because
Okay.
he doesn't have it anymore. And that match that he had against Cody took a lot out of him. And Cody was gracious enough to take some of those bumps and some of those things that Cena wanted to do to make Cena look that good.
Mm-hmm.
Logan Paul is one of those guys that's athletic enough and can bump around pretty good. You know, I mean, hate him or love him, like you got to give him credit where credit is due. Like the dude can perform in the ring, and he can make moments happen in the ring and during a match or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you want to call him a good enough wrestler or just a spot monkey, like he can make a good match happen. And so having him in the ring against somebody like a Cena who's a veteran who knows what to do, he just isn't physically able to do as much as he used to. It's a good matchup for both of them.
Yeah, but you know me, just because he's good at something don't mean I gotta like him. So
Exactly.
At all.
Feeling is very mutual.
I'm like, hey, he's there. The matches is going to happen. Got to deal with it, but I'm not gonna lose sleep on it.
It's like I can respect you as a performer, but I don't have to like you as a person.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not one of those people who gets in under anybody's comment. Oh, but you know it's true. This is Logan. I'm like, okay, cool. You're not changing my mind. I still don't fuck with the nigga.
Thank you. Like, why is that so hard? Like, people can't draw that line of delineation between the character, the performer, and the person. Like, what is so hard about that? I don't get it. But regardless, like, we respect him as a performer. We do not like him as a person, and that is okay. That's called duality.
And the reality from some people need to accept is that Sami Zayn isn't going anywhere.
Come on.
Bruh, come on, man. That guy is one of the most beloved and underrated performers in the company. And Sami Zayn has gone out there and had good matches and good programs with damn near any and everybody he's been put up against or with. And he's just one of those guys that like he's almost like bro, I don't even know how you would put it. Like okay, I put it to you like this. If you're a basketball person and you take a 6'7", 6'8" guy who can play defense and shoot the three, a 3-and-D wing, right? That can guard can guard different positions and can shoot the three on offense. Like that type of player works in any offense on basketball. That's Sami Zayn.
Yep. And the reason why, because it's like I keep seeing people say, "Oh, he'll turn this, one thing I'm noticing online is a lot of people are clamoring for a heel turn, but they can never give a logistical reason why. Oh, he's boring. Okay, he does the same thing. Okay, so does Roman. Okay, so does Jay. What are we doing here? What is so different about
So
what
does
he's doing
every
compared everybody? Like
They do the
once
same
an act is over,
thing with
once
Cody.
an act is over. Same thing with
Top
Cody. That man has
babyface in
been
the
the same
company right
thing since
now.
2016.
It's the WWE system. They have a specific thing that makes everybody do the same stuff. It ain't the indies, people. You know what I'm saying? Like what?
It's
Come
like
on, man.
they want. It's like WWE is money. They love about money. They love money. If they see that whatever they love, that whatever they have you doing is working financially, they're gonna keep making you do it. Why do you think Jay Uso is no longer crash out main event Jay Uso? He's Yeet Jay Uso because he's making them money. Why do you think they keep coming up with various iterations of OTC for Roman Reigns? Because he's making them money. That's the reason why the tribal chief character has pretty much been doing the same thing since WrestleMania 40. As far as after he lost the title, he's been doing the exact same. He nothing's changing.
Mm-hmm.
And Sami Zayn is like, yeah. Could they do something different with his underdog character? Yes, I said that earlier with the whole Seth's little group. Like they need to do something. Like I feel like they need to do something different. Otherwise, me personally, I'm just going to just go into autopilot when they're on TV. But at the same time, I'm not going to be out here and act like this man is the most despicable wrestler I've ever seen, or quote unquote Sammy Hogan that y'all still keep calling these people.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst part about it is, though, Gresh, is that there's a particular corner of the IWC that says stuff like that. And just because that one particular corner is loud and wrong and ignorant, don't mean that we gotta really address them. Like they could respectfully kiss my black ass because they don't know shit. And if you gave them the pencil, the program would fucking suck.
Oh yeah, because
So
everybody be world champion every week.
Every
and
week,
bro, we would
no
have
value.
the title would hot potato once a month or every couple of weeks, or one
Mm-hmm.
person would hold it for like an eternity, and it would be the most boring shit ever. Like these people are incessant in their belief that they can book a better show, and it's like when you corner them and you ask them, okay, give me what you think this should look like,
It sucks.
it sucks. And I
Mm-hmm.
actually, it was years and years and years ago. I actually went there with somebody and I was like, tell me how you would book the next 3 months then. And I was like, if you can't tell me how you would book the next 3 months and make this shit sound entertaining and put asses every 18 inches in every arena that you're trying to fill up, then don't talk to me. Because I came from I know I've always been a fan of pro wrestling, but coming from a sports media background and like a creative writing background, it's like I'm gonna think about it a little bit differently. I'm not gonna look at it as just a fan. I'm gonna put some of those other things and experiences that I have into this. And that's why WWE is a multi-billion-dollar, multicultural, multi-successful company, is because that they've been able to appeal to such broad audiences, from the hardcore fans to the casuals all over the world. And it's like a guy like a Sami Zayn, like you need to keep him babyface and you need to keep him doing what he's doing right now because that's what's working.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Jey Uso.
Everybody loves an underdog. Everybody, the chase is more important than the title win and the reign. It just is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you luck out and get a good title reign from the underdog, great.
Even better. Even better. Like cool, fuck it. Like okay, cool. We got even something better out of all of this. But let's not like diminish Sami Zayn and what he means to the company, and how good of a performer he is by saying, "Oh, this is boring. We need to turn him heel." Just because you personally don't like it.
Same with Cody. They're like, oh, this is boring. let's turn him heel. I mean, the crowd says otherwise. The pain, like I think, like his execution and what he said made you side eye. But Paul had a point. He's like, we mainly pay attention to the people who paying in the crowd. Like the subsection online doesn't really matter all that much. Yeah, they matter. They're critical, but they don't matter at the same time because they're not the ones in the arenas filling out the seats, making their voices heard in person, having a good time.
Bruh, like, and the thing about it is, the funny thing about, especially online, is like, I would love to get a Venn diagram drawn up of the people who complain online about how things are going and they don't like what things are going, and how many of those people actually like buy merch and pay tickets for shows and actually support the product financially. Like, put your money where your mouth is. If you're gonna call it how you see it, thank you, Hi-Lite. Because if you're gonna call it like you see it, like, we want to see like you actually do something behind all of this, man. Because like I be trying to like watch every show I can, even if I have to rewatch it later, support different content creators and whatnot, and watch different wrestling shows, not just WWE because it's on TV and it's easily accessible. But it's like there's so many other great products and characters and performers out there to support. And y'all so busy online trying to create these personalities and profiles online to make yourselves look good and try to get yourselves over, that you fail to realize like the value that a guy like a Sami Zayn has to a company like a WWE. And if that's on you, that's on you. Like, I can't help you. I can't make you realize the type of value that a Sami Zayn has to WWE. Why you think he keeps re-signing with them? Why you think they keep giving him pay raises?
Come on, man.
Like, come on, like let's talk about it.
Trick Willie.
Yeah.
He is currently in the ring, a part of this. There's about 5.5 black men main eventing NXT right now.
Yes, that's right.
5.5, or is it 4.5 and one guy who hates him, who self hates?
It's 5.5 because like he got roots from the motherland, but he got some
well, I know that's stuck out like a sore
he got
thumb.
some what is it?
Speaking of sore thumbs, I know he
rodent type tendencies, I'll say.
Yeah. Mush mouth tendencies.
Y'all so fun. Hey man, I like those guys all together right now.
Nigga sound like he goggling mashed potatoes right now.
Say, bro, my only thing is like he's too zebra-ish for me.
Yeah, it's all good. Hey, if you like him, you like him. Same with Sammy. If you like him, you like him. If you don't, you don't. You ain't gotta make your entire personality that you don't like somebody, because hey, at the end of the day, fuck them. I don't like people. Like I think I said it on the show a couple times. I saw that Tessa Blanchard went back to TNA. I have not watched a single episode. I don't make it my personality to hate on her.
I swear.
I don't give a fuck.
You need that Bernie Mac soundbite ASAP, bro.
Oh,
which one?
No, he posted it on Twitter. He posted it on Twitter. Bro, I downloaded it to my offline videos when GRESH had posted it like a couple days ago.
Boy,
like,
just be yourself.
Be yourself. If people don't like it for who you are,
fuck them.
Oh man, that dinner. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Rest in peace, Bernie. I missed that. Oh boy.
Man, can you believe it's been 17 years?
Bro, no. That shit made okay, like I got grown ass kids, right? But don't nothing make me feel older than when it be like, it's been so many years since so and so passed, or it's been so many years since such and such happened, or bro, the fucking 20th anniversary of Katrina is coming up, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening to my life right now?
Oh yeah, I remember Katrina. I still got to watch that documentary on Hulu. I keep forgetting.
Oh, there's a documentary on Katrina?
Yeah, I'm about to
Oh,
look and
shit.
see if it's on my little
It reveals a lot more than what they told us back in the day.
say, bro, rest in
Really?
peace.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Bro, listen, rest in peace to my homie Richard. But he was down there when this shit happened, and it's
Mhm.
a lot of shit that went down that it's not like how the public is told or perceived or portrayed or what have you. Like it was some foul shit going on down there back then.
No surprise.
Yeah. So,
No surprise at all.
but speaking of shit going on, to get back into the topic, Karrion Kross,
Oh, boy.
he's out here. I think maybe.
Say, bruh, like real talk, it be sometimes where WWE be really pissing me off with these signings and re-signings and this, that, and the third. And if we all getting worked, more power to you. But if this ain't a work and this is a shoot, like this is for real, I will be the first. I'm normally, y'all know me, I'm not a prisoner of the moment. I don't normally like have a hot take or a reaction off of just something coming up, like and even with the set stuff that took place like a week or two ago or whatever. Like it took me a while, but that's only because I've seen people have those type of falls and have those type of injuries and have really serious knee injuries and have to have surgery, rehab, and so on and so forth. But if this is for real, I'm gonna say it right now. This is a fucking fumble by WWE because that dude is he has a mind for the business and he's so fucking talented. And Scarlett as his valet, wife, manager, whatever you want to call, like, well, she is his wife in real life, but like as his valet or manager, whatever, she feeds into everything that he does and makes him she just enhances his character.
Mm-hmm.
This is a fucking fumble if they did not re-sign this guy and if they do not re-sign the both of them.
If I look at how they booked him, they don't care.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, the way they booked him almost fits like the character and the storylines because in a win or a loss, as long as he's making you think and second guess yourself, he wins. Because ultimately that's what his character was all about, like these last few months was like getting people to second guess themselves and question themselves and their motives behind why they're really doing what they're doing. And if he got you to second guess or think or whatever twice about it, he won because he was already in your head. So, I mean, I'm a fan of Kross and whatever he does next, I'm gonna follow and support him. But WWE dropped the ball on this one. I'm not gonna lie, and they've been dropping the ball on this dude since they first signed him originally and let him go and then brought him back. Like they've been dropping the ball on.
Well, the first time that was Vince's fault because nigga brought him out with stripped him down, put him in a mask that I still think about visually because I'm like, damn,
Bro,
Spartacus,
he was the white Farouk Assad.
literally. He were
That's
Farouk
wild.
ass.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's it. Farouk
That's
ass.
it. That's it. That's all I got, man.
Damn.
Damn.
Bro,
Oh,
it pisses me off, man, because like he has so much potential to do so many different things storyline wise. And he could have been like I don't even with the stuff coming out when he said Bray wanted him to work with them in the Y6 and all of that. Like he had that element about him with the what is it, the hourglass thing and the TikTok and all of that, and then even now like playing the mind games with people and stuff like that.
He still could have did that. To be honest with you, he could have been the leader.
Oh, bro, like imagine him and Uncle Howdy and all them crazy ass people with the YS6, like that's the new age Ministry of Darkness.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And you already know how I feel because I feel like even though he made that comment last week, when Hi-Lite said, and then the bell rings. In a way, I kind of agree with that because I feel like the style that he was choosing to wrestle bored me personally. I feel like if he would have joined the Wyatt Six or like switched it up a little bit, and it could be a case of he's like trying not to hurt anybody because he could legit hurt somebody.
Like for real, for real.
Like he's
He was-
trained to snap your neck if he wanted to.
I
And
mean,
I
the
feel
man
and
is breaking baseball bats for crying out loud.
right. But I feel like I'm like, I don't know what it is. I'm like, I feel like the style that he chose kept making me look at my phone.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, man, like he has it in him to do more and do better than that. And I think because of the way, and this is going back to your original point, Gresh, like the way they decided to book him. I think the way that they decided to book him, he couldn't really work the style that he wanted to work because as a legit badass and a guy who can legit like beat your ass in real life, like he was made, his character called for him to be like this mind game playing dastardly heel. And so him losing or getting beat and different stuff like that, like the way he lost to Sami Zayn at um over in Saudi, I can't even remember the name of the show. But
Night
the way
Night of
was it
Champions.
Night of Champions?
was the Night of Champion? Anyway,
I
whatever
think
the fuck
so.
it was.
Yeah.
I didn't like that because it was like he was beating his ass, and then all of a sudden he took Sammy's finisher and there's a 1-2-3 pin. Like, come on now.
Same at SummerSlam. Wasn't it a similar finish?
It could have been something different, something better than that. But I just feel like sometimes what happens is WWE gets caught up in a numbers game. And it's oftentimes like, and we're getting back into football season. So I'll use a football analogy. Like a lot of the times, football teams, you got to cut down to a 53-man roster and an 8-man practice squad. That's 61 players out of the 90 you bring in camp. So there's 29 people that you got to cut from your team that you can't even hold on to. And 8 of those on that practice squad might get picked up by other players. At some point, some people just become victims of a numbers game. And it's like we can only hold on to so many people and pay them so much. And unfortunately, sometimes guys like this, and is with Scarlett, females like that, like they get cut. And it's nothing but a numbers game.
And you mentioned numbers. It make like his numbers wasn't really up there like at Bloodline or Brock or John Cena level as far as social media interactions. When you think about it across the board, they also look at that as well.
No, but I mean, when you look at the crowd chanting for him and then Triple H purposefully ignoring it and talking about Brock.
How you
I'm not gonna
confuse
hold
that? I'll
you.
never know.
I'm not gonna hold you when I saw
wait.
that. I'm not gonna hold you when I saw that. I thought they were saying we want Brock, but then when I watched it back, I'm like, oh, they said we want Kross.
Bro, they were clearly saying we want Kross.
No, you know
Like,
how I am. Like when I'm barely paying attention,
you,
it
but
sounds.
that's because you was like probably half asleep.
Yeah, that too. It was literally after SummerSlam, so I was half asleep, so I thought it was we want Brock. I'm like,
yeah,
I was
but
like, I
like,
want
bro,
Brock. I mean, he's right, okay. But then when I looked it back, I'm like, wait, them niggas clearly said we want Kross.
bro. Not only that, like they're chanting his name. They're giving him a huge pop during main event tapings. You know, the tape before the actual show main event. They yelled and screamed to get his merch sold online and at shows, and they decided to do it. And you hear the crowd, you say you listen to the crowd, and then you do this. It's just like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Well,
it's a case of Triple H just got bored with him. Let's call a spade a spade.
Yeah, because, bruh, kind of like you mentioned with fans earlier and merchandise and keeping that same energy. If they were to work us or bring this man back, whatever the case may be, after all this we want Kross stuff, Negro, y'all better be chanting that still and cheering the moment the bell rings, because I'm still standing by, and then the bell rings.
Bro, but that's what I'm saying though. Like, he's better than that. Like,
he is.
He's
I know.
way better than that. It's just
I've followed him since his TNA days. I know what he's capable of. I'm just talking to the fans and strictly them fans. If you
Yeah.
don't say this because it's a wave and a fad. You
Mhm.
Yeah,
better
because they didn't
cheer
chant
this
"We want
man
Kross"
during his
on
matches.
Raw.
Yeah, because the bell rings and I'm hearing nothing but straight up pins and mouses.
This is also true. I'm saying, and that leans into the point where I was saying the style that they have him wrestling didn't work. Because
Bruh,
yes, they want Kross. Yes, the merch was moving, but then the bell ring and nothing.
Nothing.
and that's the part that's like it's up to WWE to, because at some point the people who are at the live shows and the TV tapings and the pay-per-views and all of that, those are the people that are more like there's some hardcores, but there's way more casuals that buy tickets to go and see the shows than the hardcore.
I mean, of course, they pricing everybody the fuck out.
Exactly. So you have a different crowd that you see in person than what's going to be online and vocal online and stuff like that. So it's like you got to balance it out by like working that character to fit both styles. And sometimes they get it right, sometimes they get it wrong. And I mean, nobody's going to bat 1,000.
And that's
In baseball, if you hit the ball 30% of the time, you're considered great.
what I mean. Like for them to be like, I'm literally watching WWE Unreal. They say they listen to the crowd and they always pivot. You would think that, hey, Kross is good. We know he's good. People love him. Let's pivot and let's switch it up. Let's have some fun. Like, because the style clearly not working.
Yeah, it's
Somebody's
just
mic is clipping. Like I think it's a loose cable, by the way. Yeah, you're good.
cool.
Sweet.
Okay, perfect. But no, I just think that like it's a case of having a bloated roster and they don't know what to do with everybody and everything, and that at some points you just become a victim of the numbers game, like I said earlier. And unfortunately, it was a guy that a lot of people liked and a lot of people fucked with that got caught up in that numbers game.
Yeah. Someone else who is up out of there is Ashante Diadonis.
And so
Hey,
there was one.
you know what? I'm not gonna lie. My thing with him is I'm wondering if he was signed to a main roster deal or still on an NXT deal, because on NXT you only get a 30-day non-compete. On main roster deals you got a 90-day non-compete.
His contract expired. So
So if his contract expired, he's clear to go. Hey, Darius Lockhart, you got Ashe coming up on September 6th. I don't know what you got to do to get him in there, but I would love to see Ashante the Adonis on Ashe on September 6th on that card. Please and thank you, brother. Please and thank you.
You know,
they turned that man into a milk maiden.
You could. I mean, somebody just kicked somebody out of first class.
Oh, you think he should?
Oh,
I mean, you
bruh.
could just kind of waltz
Oh, you
your
think
way
it should be him
on
and
up in
it should be a three-peat, him and Swan and the Adonis.
Bruh.
First class is one of the best things on TNA right now, if I'm being honest. Like I really rock with what AJ Francis is doing with this faction. And shout out to my boy KC Navarro, man. I really hate that he had to do my boy like that. But that's okay, KC. Don't worry. You gonna get your get back, brother. Don't you worry. Cause
Hey,
I felt that because I watched this brother in the indies. I watched him when he was at Battle Slam, fight for ATL and stuff like that. I know exactly what he meant when he said I worked myself to get here. You know what I'm saying?
bruh.
I felt that, my brother. So, you know, at first I thought he was working me with this ACL thing, and I'm like, oh no, he legit tore it. Like, dang, this is real.
Okay.
So for that
Yeah.
heel move of just taking these
That's-
man's crutches, and I'm like, dang, bro, for real. Like AJ is a total perfect heel right now, bro. Like when you take a man who got a torn ACL and you just kick his crutches down from underneath him like that and make him get up himself, I'm like, oh, bro, yeah, nah.
Listen,
I
I
was like,
felt bad. I felt bad for like 30 seconds.
I ain't
Because
even
I
go back
I
that
saw
long.
Swan right next to him, and I'm like, that's my guy.
True.
So I
It's
felt bad
good to
for like
see
30
Swan back.
seconds.
It's
Hey,
good to see
bro,
Swan back. It is. It
like
is.
I didn't even get a chance to go back and watch that. But when I heard it was Rich Swann that was taking his place, I was like, "Oh, this is
Mm-hmm.
good.
This is
I
good.
like this."
And
Like,
then
bro,
Yeah.
and
And I
then
woo.
like.
you heard him. He was like, "Yo, you were Swan's replacement when he couldn't go, and
Mm-hmm.
now he's back.
He's back.
You
Nigga,
back
The
get
to
your ass
base.
feeling
on.
gotta go."
And I like, but what's so ironic about it all is I love how he did this in a football reference because of the fact that it's like him being a former football player and to be like, yeah, this happens all the time. Like, unfortunately, yeah, you tore your ACL, but much like the NFL, fitness, my guy, and we got to keep it along here. So, bring up the next substitute. You know what I mean? And I'm like, huh?
Hey man,
Oh,
next
okay.
man up, dog. Next man up. Like one of my favorite Super Bowl champions over the last 10, 15, 20 years was the year after the Saints won it, the Packers won it.
Mm-hmm.
And the Packers that year, that's when AJ Hawk gave Aaron Rodgers the GOAT. He gave him one of these, matter of fact, just to like reiterate the point a little bit more. He gave him one of those title belts, right? The Packers that year had damn near 20 guys on injured reserve, and they still went on to win the Super Bowl. So it's like, even though like you got injured, it's always next man up mentality. And so for
Mm-hmm.
them to turn that storyline and twist it, like you said, highlight with a football twist to it.
Mm-hmm.
And AJ's been like loudly on Twitter calling for Ashante to come over to TNA with the Suge Knight gifts and memes and everything else.
Oh shit!
Bruh,
Yeah.
like this could not have lined up more perfectly. And
Yeah.
mind you, aren't we heading into Bound for Glory for TNA like not too
Mm-hmm.
long after this? Come
Mm-hmm.
on, man. Come on, man. The
And
shit,
look,
it writes itself. It writes
the man.
itself. Just do the right thing, TNA.
I'm telling, and the man can go, like he really can, and you know when you really give him, you know he could be in that X division killing it. He could be tag team champs with Rich
Mhm.
Swann. There's so many different lanes you can go with this guy. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it to seeing what happens. And again, I like your Ashe idea as well. So like, Ashe would be great, you know. But I'm sticking with the AJ reunited, man, reunion, you know.
Bro,
But it's a
listen.
way he can do both. He can pop up on a Shay, you know, do a nice little appearance, and then boom, first class, baby. Let's
Listen,
get it.
like
You know.
I'll put it to you like this. Khan just re-signed him and oh gosh, I can't remember his partner in Gates of Agony's name, but they just re-signed
Is
with
it
AEW.
it's not Tonga, is it?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's I can't remember I cannot remember his name off the top of my head, and I'm not looking it up right now. But he just re-signed with AEW. But on the last Ashe live taping, he
Mm-hmm.
beat Suge Dunkerton for the Pan African World Diaspora
Yeah, we
Championship.
talked about it on here.
Bro, like, come
Mm-hmm.
on, like
Toa Leona.
totally that's his name. Bro, I couldn't remember that. I remember his face and everything what he looked like. I just couldn't remember his name. Look, forgive me, I'm old. Sometimes I forget shit. It
I
happens.
forget. I'm young and I forget shit. It happens.
But no, man, like I'm
It
really
happens.
excited to see where he goes because his character development, like when he came up with the whole milk maiden, ladies man kind of idea and character, like it was gold. And for whatever
Mm-hmm.
reason, they just decided to let his contract run out. So I can't wait to see what happens next.
I just realized Toa was trained by Rikishi, so
Oh, that's crazy.
That
he's
makes
like
so
an
much
unofficial
sense.
Uso.
But I mean, isn't he? I don't think he's Tongan or Samoan. I think he may be from like New Zealand, right?
No, he is from San Jose. He's from the Bay. He's from California.
Let me look it up right quick,
I'm
man.
looking at his if Wikipedia is correct.
Oh no, he is of Samoan origin.
He's of
So I'm
Samoan,
just
but he's
okay,
he was
cool.
born and raised.
No, that's what I couldn't remember. I thought for whatever reason I thought he was from New Zealand, but he's actually he actually is Samoan. So okay, got it.
Yeah, so he's according to this, he was born in San Jose, but hey, man, I'm cool with that. But yeah,
Shout out to my girl B-Fab being the last remaining member of Hit Row that was.
you saw that?
wait.
You remember that
WWE.
meme that they did with Triple H with the Thanos?
Hey B Fab, how you doing?
Brianna Brandy,
how you doing?
what's up?
Oh, I thought y'all was talking about JC. Man,
yeah.
ain't nobody talking about that mismatch, nigga.
I cook. Wait.
That
I
guy.
cook and I clean.
Oh, we interrupted this man shooting his shot.
And I got my own spot.
And he tall.
And I'm tall. I'm like 6'4", 6'5".
He's lying. He's like 7 foot. But
the baby factory is cut off. But I mean, hey, for the right price, I'll turn it. I'll crank it back up.
Okay, so
well, in other news, one person.
Hey, y'all wanted me to go. Don't blame. Do not blame me because y'all wanted me to go there earlier, and I decided to go there later.
I'm glad he said that, Gresh. Before you move on with that, brother, my boy Kevin Knight wanted me to tell y'all what's up, man.
Hey, tell Kevin Knight I'll beat his ass. Fuck that. Nick, man, listen.
I'm gonna have to I gotta be careful clipping this to my guy, man. He might take it a little too serious.
Tell hey, I got old man strength, nigga. Don't fuck with me. Nah, man, I'm just playing around, bro. I'm just playing around.
I got country boy strength.
Yeah,
try to fuck with me.
Listen, I got too much to lose, man. I can't be out here fighting shit like that.
Nah, man, I had to touch on this real briefly though. TNA, why are y'all doing this girl's debut backwards? Because I don't get it. You debut her in Attack Mara Sade. Because I'm trying to understand why you debut her in a tag match with the Inspiration. They win the match, but she doesn't even get the pin. Then you debut her in a singles match. Yet neither one of these times did she get a reaction. No vignette, no introduction. You just debut her. You could have built it up so the fans could anticipate. Every time I've seen her so far, there is no reaction. Yet in that singles match, she seemed to do a lot of impressive moves that had the crowd's attention. So it looks like she's got to do the work by herself to try to get these fans behind her to see who she is as a solo competitor. Because I don't
saying it could have been more.
Yeah, like I mean, I hear what they're saying when they say it's been fine, but has it really?
No, I see what Hi-Lite. I see exactly where he's coming from because there's been times where AEW and WWE have done the exact same thing to certain performers. For example, when Lyra Valkyria, when they was trying to push her on NXT, they had them vignettes and she was pushed there, and everybody knew and understood her character and got it. When they sent her to the main roster, they did not do the same thing, and people was like, who the hell is this Bird Lady? The two wings and everything else. AEW has done the exact same thing. They've had really great performers that they've had, and their debuts and rollouts or whatever have been lackluster, and people are like, who the fuck is this? And it's like, whenever you get it right, and you debut that person and everybody knows. But like, I think that they banked on the fact that she was recently released and she had been putting stuff out on her social media and stuff to keep herself high up. I think they banked on that a little bit too much instead of like making it a bigger deal than what they were. And a lot of the times I think wrestling companies do that almost on purpose because they don't want to have to push this person to the moon, and they want to like level expectations of what people have for that person coming into their company.
I agree. I mean, I just feel like she's got cornerstone potential for a company like TNA, man. Like they, we ain't even gonna talk about Indy Hartwell because homegirl ain't
Wait,
really it.
no,
She ain't
but
it, bro. She
she's good. But this is the thing: they at least had a ringside segment with her, and she had a vignette that came not too long after that or before that or whatever. They did do some of the same thing for her that they did not do for Mara Sade. Because remember when they interviewed
see.
Indy like ringside, they was like, "Oh, she's here, or whatever, blah, blah, blah." And then they interviewed her ringside. I can't remember
Mm-hmm.
if it was at a taping or a pay per view, but they like rolled her out and
Mm-hmm.
introduced her at least, and she had a vignette. They did not do that with Mara Sade.
Yeah. Ash
I'm
by
about to say,
Elegance even got that.
let me chime in. I feel like people don't understand what we mean by vignette. I mean, we basically saying is they didn't give her direction. She's just there. It feels like she's just there for an appearance and saying, "Hey, I wrestled this week." That's it.
Mhm.
You didn't give them no direction, no character. That's what people mean by, "Hey, give them a vignette. Hey, give them something. Give the audience, whether they know who she is or not, something to sink their teeth into. Give us a reason to tune in." Yes, she's an attractive woman. Yes, she's an athletic. Yes, she was there as Jakara Jackson. Yes, she's there as Mara Sade. But it's like, okay, and then what? Why should I care long term? Why should I care? Why should I turn in next week? Why should I tune in next week? Like, give her. That's what people mean by saying, "Hey, you could do more." Yes, her debut and her appearance so far has been fine, but sometimes in wrestling and sometimes in life, you shouldn't settle on fine. You should want more. Y'all can continue. I just had to chime that in.
No, and that was perfect.
Nah,
though,
that's
bro.
it.
I'm glad you added that because that was just like the little extra, like little, you know what I'm saying? That was like when you sprinkle a little extra seasoning on something because it's not quite tasting right, and then you just hear the ancestors say, "That's enough, baby." That was what you just did.
Okay.
Yep.
There it is.
Last bit of tidbit
That's
before we
it.
move on to preview this week. Jonathan Gresham, Cuzzo, suffered a stroke or 2 strokes this past week. And he did
Oh no.
Oh, you didn't know? You didn't know? Oh.
No, I didn't
Yeah,
know.
bro, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, he suffered 2. He didn't realize it until Jordan showed the webcam of him
Yeah,
getting carted out and his face was sagging. So he didn't realize it. And he didn't understand that. He was like,
Wow.
I didn't even know that I had to deal with this at 37. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is, fellas, ladies, gents, make sure you guys take care of yourself. Like, it doesn't, like, one thing about them strokes, it does not care about your age, because I know a gentleman who is barely 25 just suffered a stroke to where he had to go get surgery,
get
and
the
he was just
fuck out,
25.
bro. Like your health, mentally and physically, is so important. And a lot of the times we ignore it or say we'll be okay, and we try to push through things, and we really shouldn't. And I'll never forget. This was close to 6, 7, 8 years ago, whatever it was. Um, one of my articles that I wrote here for ESPN 97.5's website was my experience on getting my vasectomy or whatever, and I parlayed that into men's health, and just an overall article about how we as men need to take better care of ourselves. That article helped me get a bonus that year for placing in the top 3 of clicks and views on the website, simply because people saw what I wrote, and I wrote it from a personal point of view, but related to where everybody can relate. And it's like, like we as men, especially black men, we don't always take our health, especially our physical and mental health, as seriously as we should. We don't go to the doctor enough, we don't get checked up enough, and we don't check in with each other or someone that can help us enough, and that's something that's hugely important. And you could blame it on whatever you want to blame it on, but the fact that this man wasn't even 40 years old and not had not one but 2 strokes, You know, like that's scary as fuck because I'm a
Yeah.
little older than him, and to see somebody younger than me suffering with those kind of health issues, as fit and as shape as we think he's in, and for him to still experience those issues in the kind of shape that he's in at the age that he's at, that's scary. That's scary, and that should scare
Yeah.
any and everybody into like really checking themselves. Like, hey, I need to do better. Period.
Yeah.
Agreed. The key thing I would just touch on before anything is just everything Jermaine said. Fellas, just go get checked out. Make sure everything's straight. Get your yeah, man, you know it. Prostates,
Mhm.
all that good stuff, man. Just check all that stuff. And as he said, you can be in shape like that, still be battling stuff you don't even know of. It has nothing to do with physique all the time. It's just a matter of get yourself checked out. It's
Mhm.
genetic. It's just a little bit of everything. Traits, just stuff that you don't even realize you have, man. Get your blood work, get everything checked as
And learn
much
your
as
family
possible.
history.
And
Oh, bro,
yeah.
I legit just had a conversation. I gotta check on my sister, matter of fact, because we was just talking about this shit a couple days ago. And she was pissed because nobody told her about this issue that she was having. And they were like, oh yeah, it's all the women on one side and a couple of women on the other side of our family have dealt with this. And she was like, what the
Mm-hmm.
fuck? Like nobody told me nothing. Like, so I'm sitting here dealing with this, and I didn't even know that this was hereditary on both sides of my fucking family because y'all don't say shit.
Mm-hmm. Why do you
Mm-hmm.
think I've locked in on my physical health as well as my mental health for the past 2 years? Because
Bro.
it's literally in my family history of mental illness, physical health illness. Literally, majority of my family has died from strokes or heart attacks or dealt with obesity. So it's like I'm locked in, not only just on my behalf or their behalf, is because I want to make sure that I live a fruitful and healthy life as long as God willing that I'm here. So I'm not, because one thing because I see people who suffer, who needs assistance, and it's like I'm not judging you, but I just know for a fact that I don't want to be that.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'll never forget the first time Gresh and I met in person. He was out here in Houston working. And
Mm-hmm.
I went and grabbed some stuff he had needed or whatever. I was like, bro, don't even worry about it. I'll bring it to you because I know you at the hotel. You don't really know the city. Like, don't worry about it. I got you. And we were just sitting there hanging out, talking,
Mm-hmm.
chilling or whatever. And I was like, bro, I could tell how locked in you are now, like with your health and everything, physically and mentally. Like seeing you in person now is that much different for me because it made me even like think like, hey, I need to get my shit together because he trying to get his shit together. So like
Mm-hmm.
it doubly reinforced some other things
Mm-hmm.
for me that I needed to do personally. Just seeing how he was moving, operate,
Mm-hmm.
like seeing how a person move and operate online or text message, phone calls, and shit like that. That's one thing. But when you see how that person operates and moves in person, live and direct in front of you, it makes you really like switch shit up. And so like it really helped me like really
Yeah.
like lock in and be like, hey, I gotta be for real about this.
Nah, for real, man. And just take it from me, man. I got an uncle that just lost a foot from battling different health
Damn.
problems with diabetes, man. So believe me when I say, you know, you do not want to find yourself in those type of positions when it's too late. And believe me when I say it was a lot of complications from just a
Mm-hmm.
simple surgery, and we're just praying that that doesn't spread even worse to where even more limbs get lost or worse. So this is why we just stress through these type of conversations, people, like black men, men, all men, and women too, obviously. But you women, y'all get checked out all the time. So really, more so our fellas out there, man, just get yourself checked out. Lock in on your health. Lock in on your family history. It's that
Real
simple.
men
You know what I
get
mean?
checked out. Point blank. Period.
Mm-hmm.
I had to flip it because some people like real men suck it up. It ain't 1864 no more. Real men get everything checked out. Real men lock in, real men focus, real men handle their business and continue to live this life that we have to do.
Bro,
We already got to deal with bullshit on the outside.
I'm glad
Don't
y'all
stuff
said
on the
that.
inside.
I forgot to check in and send my step exercise summary in. We got like a group chat nationwide at the job, like a competition to see like who get the most steps or whatever. I forgot to send my screenshot in. So I'm glad. Appreciate y'all reminding me, dog.
Yes, sir. So hey,
Yeah.
we just had to throw that in there for the conversation before we move on, and yeah, just make sure you guys stay locked in, stay tuned in, stay vigilant, and just try to prosper in this chaotic world we call life. Speaking of chaos, over on the AEW side, as far as what's going on this coming week, we got this face to face with Hangman Page and MJF. How we feeling about this build to, which is basically going to be them two at Forbidden Door? How we feeling about this?
I like their rivalry, man. They got a long little history, man. So it's always cool to see AEW touch on their longer rivalries versus just stuff that gets thrown together where you're like, oh, this again, or oh, this is random. Like I like when they touch on their ones with history, especially because MJF's kind of still the same.
That nigga
but
has not
as far as
changed.
Hangman's evolution, yeah, he ain't changed. His character evolution has not happened at all. He's just been him. The closest thing he had to a character evolution was the Adam Cole stuff, and we know how that went. So, yeah. So, unfortunately for him, it is what it is. I mean, it works for him. Yeah, pretty much. But I'm excited because it's always good when they have these verbal battle of wits. And they also have good chemistry, to my understanding.
Yeah, the last time they was on pay per view,
yeah,
it was an opener and it was actually a fun match. How we feeling about this? Because apparently MJF is done with the Hurt Syndicate.
I would have liked to seen that pay off in a different way, but if he's done, it is what it is. I'm just looking forward to whatever he does next. And I doubt that MJF is taking this title off of Hangman because Hangman just won it and I don't even think he's defended it yet, has he?
Nope, this is his first title defense.
Just that once against Moxley,
right?
But I'm just saying, like, this is his second defense after winning the title, after culminating that however long storyline payoff, depending on how far you look back on
it. 2 years if you look that far back.
Right. So I'm just saying, like, MJF wouldn't be the guy that I would choose to face him in this spot because too many people are going to suspect that MJF is supposed to, quote unquote, take the title now. But it's like there's other people that he could have done. He could have feuded with or had a match with or whatever, to kind of start his title reign off to kind of more establish him as a title winner. As opposed to MJF. But I mean, if they use MJF to feed him to Hangman, to feed the Hangman storyline or whatever, so be it. Like Clip said.
Yeah. So, hey man, I'm not against this match either. So I'm like, one thing about MJF, his character is hit or miss for me because, like you said, the repetitiveness. But as far as in ring wise, I've never been bored with an MJF match. So I'm not against it. Speaking of matches we have, and we just talked about him and his wonderful lady, Kevin Knight will be going one-on-one with John Moxley of the Death Riders. So this would be a nice showcase match for Kevin Knight. I haven't really been. I've kind of been falling asleep on Dynamite the past 2 weeks. I don't know why this match is happening, but it is happening. So,
I would like to see a surprise moment from this, but we'll see how it plays out. You never know.
So, and then this match right here is happening also for some reason.
Hey man, hey bro.
Why does Stokely keep putting himself in these situations?
Stoke is one of the best characters in wrestling. Like he said,
he is.
What he his
Oh, you
quote
talking about what
was,
he said last week?
"I'm short, I'm bald, and I don't get no hoes."
And I've been fighting for my life.
Bruh, I was like, "Hey, man, like,
Why the fuck you admit that
so
shit?
what?" Like,
-1
Hey,
point for
man.
the ball delegation.
Jermaine, he need to holler at our boy Jermaine because ball brothers stick together, and he's the opposite of what you are, my guy. So he can at
hey,
least
bro,
help you
listen.
fuel over. You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
gonna keep it all the way real. My phone be dry as fuck. I don't have it like people think I have. I really don't. Like, I do the best I can, but my phone dry as fuck. Like, I feel where Stokely
I
coming
get
from.
no pictures.
Like, I'm just tall, and I have not always fought all my life. But Stoke, I don't have hoes either, bro. Like, I feel you, dog.
It's okay, bro.
I feel you, dog.
And majority of wrestling Twitter don't either, so they can relate.
Dre,
Man, you
listen,
better say that.
don't
You
even
better
put
say
that
that.
comment up on the screen right now. Dre just he like to cause trouble.
Oh, now I want to
Oh, he's
see
talking
it. I
about,
ain't gonna hold you.
he said bald and short. He already got 2 strikes walking in. Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Dre, you fucking bald.
He's projecting. It's okay.
But he is tall though. I give him
Yeah,
that.
he's tall. Like,
So
yeah.
and
so-
this ain't even Dre and the other Dre that do the Lax podcast. This is my homeboy Dre that's the truck driver here in
Oh,
Houston.
I'm thinking it's the other Dre.
Dang, homie.
No, imagine me on
my
Wednesday
God.
nights doing Susio Sports having to deal with both of them menaces.
He said, "Yeah, I'm bald and beautiful."
You see, cut that nigga's microphone off. He ain't even got a mic, but cut his mic.
He said
Cut
that
the
dude.
mic.
Oh, he talking about stuff. He said that dude barking like Scrappy Doo. Yeah, him and Brian Bray got that in common. They both like that bark like Scrappy Doo.
God damn. Hey man.
Let me at him, Scoop. Let me at him.
Hey man, y'all gonna stop doing my boy Stoke like that. Y'all leave Big Stoke alone.
Let
Y'all
me at
gonna
him,
leave Big
Scoop.
Stoke
Let me at
alone.
Uncle Scoop. Let me at Uncle Scoop.
Y'all leave Big Stoke alone, man. Big Stoke is that's my guy. I like Big Stoke.
Yeah,
I hope
he
Big Stoke
hilarious.
gets the win too. Like he gonna FTR gonna interfere and hit Edge with something, and Stoke gonna get a roll up win. Like I love it.
They gonna break the restraining order?
Hell yeah,
They
Man.
gonna have to.
Hey,
Man.
in the match when I see a match like this, you know what I smell?
Shenanigans.
I smell a ref bump.
Oh yeah, of course.
Man.
I smell a ref bump. I smell a ref bump a mile away.
Jermaine, I swear. If Adam Copeland puts over Big Stoke, I will send you $50.
Wait,
my
y'all
brother.
heard it. Y'all heard it, right? Y'all heard it.
Wait.
Bro, I just don't see it. This man has barely put anybody over since he's
That's
been
why
in this
it would
company.
be so perfect. That's
That's
why it would be so perfect. Hi-Lite.
I hear you. The key word there is it would be.
Look,
But it ain't
I'm
happening.
just saying. We've thrown out all kind of wild takes and conspiracy theories on this show before. Why not throw this one out there?
and that's why my wild take is if this man does that, I will send you $50.
Y'all heard it. Y'all heard
it's
it.
on record.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it there first. Hi-Lite says he's going to send Jermaine 50 buckaroos if Big Stoke beats Adam Copeland.
Goodness.
What the hell is y'all song of the week, man? God damn it.
I already told y'all my song of the week.
He did tell you his song of the week.
Can I get to the yams? Sweet, sweet yams.
Yeah, that's you, Hi-Lite, with the clipping of the microphone, by the way.
That's me.
Show me.
Oh,
Hey, bro. Low key, I thought it was me because I got my phone plugged in because my battery
No,
was dying earlier.
it sounds like a like a loose cable. It's not
Like a
even
loose cable.
it's not
Yeah.
even an interference. It was like a cable like
Yeah, that thing.
Yep.
Is it still doing it, Gresh?
Yep, a little bit. Yeah, we about to close out soon, so you're good. Good. There we go.
There we go. Cool. You know what, Gresh? Just for us being here in GA, my song of the week is gonna be Mary J. Blige and Ja Rule "Rainy Days" because we've been dealing with all this rain.
Man,
God
these niggas do
dang.
not know how to fucking drive in this goddamn rain. I'm like, yo, I was about to go to the gym after work, but I was like, yo,
Man.
this shit is not worth me getting back out the house. I was like, let me just go back to the house. I
know.
can afford to miss one day in the gym. I go like 6 days out of the week anyway. So
You
it's not the end of the world. And as far as mine, 911 by Teddy Swims. So
Oh,
you got the call
that's a
911.
good one, bro.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I'm like, all right, yeah, this works.
Hey, but you know what? Like I really did. Like I was fucking around, but that really was my song of the week. I had an honorable mention too.
Yeah, that
I had an
works.
honorable mention. Let me hold up. I gotta pull it up right quick because I can't remember the name of the damn song. Oh, there it goes. I think this is it. Yeah. Okay. It Depends by Chris Brown featuring Bryson Tiller. And the main reason why I'm shouting that song out is because the homie Marty McFlyer than you wrote Chris Brown's verse on that song. So shout out that was the song I was supposed to pick for song of the week, but I got caught up in Pam's yams, and who can blame me for that?
You got caught up in Pam's yams. Jay Uso got caught up in Jada's yams. It's a whole lot of yamage getting caught up in.
Listen,
Is this really a thing?
No,
be
I'm
fair.
just
I'm like, bruh. Yeah.
I'm feeding into the bullshit. But I did see a video of them leaving an arena together. So who knows?
So
It's none of my fucking
y'all
business.
gonna prove my girl Lulu right, who swears up and down that Jay Uso's her husband, and I'm like, this man is whole married, and she's like, where? I don't believe you. I don't see his wife. I'm like,
To be fair, you're not going to see his wife because his wife, like sometimes some of them don't like to be in the spotlight. Like you don't see Roman's wife everywhere.
Exactly, my brother. Exactly.
And Galena be pregnant like a motherfucker.
Right. Like so basically the moral of the story is unless like you never know what these people's situations is. So it's like we can joke about it or whatever the fuck, but at the end of the day, we don't know these niggas. They don't know us. And the weirdos who are obsessed with this man's love life, he's not gonna fuck you. Get over yourself.
Agreed.
Mic drop.
Yeet.
Like that's the reason why I don't even lose sleep when women that I find attractive are in relationships because I'm like, I ain't have a chance.
Man, listen, come on, dog. Listen,
and if I did have a chance,
actually,
I would have got a friend zone.
Bro, listen, it's a couple stories that I've told, and the only people who know this is in a certain group chat. And there's only like 2 or 3 people that I've ever sent picture evidence of this one particular story.
Oh.
But like I've had access to high level women before and been turned down. And like, yeah. Shit gets real. Sometimes you do get to shoot your shots. You just get shot down.
You shoot your shot. I'll shoot my shot. I'll shoot my shot. Oh, trust me, I'll shoot my shot. But then sometimes I talk myself out of it, and then I'll be like, yeah, let me just take this L right quick because it sounds weird. But I just said it's weird because if I ain't never tell you anything in this life, it is extremely possible for you to talk yourself out of some pussy.
Bro, listen.
And it's extremely possible for you to talk yourself out of getting piped down. Because you know why? Some of y'all niggas be weird.
I have faith in you, brothers.
Oh no, I'm gonna get mine. But at the end of the day, I'm not finna like. I know for a fact. I live in a real world, and I know for a fact that I didn't really stand a chance to shoot a shot at freaking Jada Parker's or Jakar or Mars Sade or Last Legend. Like, let's be real. Like, who? You never know. But at the end of the day,
trip to Florida.
I don't see these people every day.
You also don't live in Orlando.
I practically live in Tampa when I'm in Florida. I live in Tampa Bay. So.
All right. Because I love you two brothers and we got such a bond, I decided to send y'all the photographic evidence with the Cliff Notes version of that story.
All right.
Just check the group text.
We'll check it. But speaking of checking text and all this stuff, that is our show, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed another installment of the Gresh Unleashed podcast. You can follow yours truly at its Gresh, AO is Gresh everywhere else. Gresh Unleashed pod. If you want to subscribe to the podcast itself, scan that QR code. If you're visiting in video format, if you are listening online, www.greshunleashed.com. The conversation is not done though. I will see you this coming Thursday on the Public Enemies podcast. It will be yours truly, oh my God, Graham and CJ, Big Match Jizzle, and I believe Waco Kid will be back. He had a situation that had him step away last week, but I believe he'll be back. If not, hey, it'll still be a good time for you guys to tune in. If you haven't already, follow the champ, the giant Jermaine at _Jermaine, Susio Sports. He will be live tomorrow, I believe. Tomorrow at 8
8:30, between 8:30 and 9 o'clock Central Time, about 9:30, 10 o'clock Eastern Time, somewhere up in there. It just depends on where I'm at, when the time I get off, and what time I get home and wash my ass and shit. I like to wash my ass before I get on the podcast. Even though y'all can't smell me, I might just look dirty.
You smell yourself.
That's like my daughter just came to close my door because I guess she was in the kitchen. I was being too damn loud or something like that. But that's neither here nor there.
Hey man, and you can also
find me in the belt at _Jermaine or at Susio Sports. That's where you can find me in the belt
until he loses it, probably by half a point. Yeah, because him and half a points has been not his strong suit.
Man, listen.
Just wait till clash, brother. Just wait till clash. Just wait till clash, brother.
I'm trying to enjoy my title reign while I can. God damn it.
Oh, you enjoy it. It's coming to an end. Oh yeah.
And speaking of the gentleman speaking, make sure you guys tap into Hi-Lite Real, whatever he got cooking going on. Mike Mayhem Music or Hi-Lite Life. HILITE Life is pretty straightforward.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, you never know what we got cooking over here as well, because hey, the content is consistent because it's a team effort. But hey, nevertheless, make sure you guys stay tapped into your health, your mental health, your physical health, your literal everything, and make sure you guys stay true to yourself. But also, most importantly, make sure you guys stay safe out here in these streets. And remember to always eat, sleep, flex, and repeat. We out, y'all. Be breezy. I need food. I'm hungry.
I ate
thirsty in the mud.